Welcome to Coding with Tom. Today we're going to be adding a toolbar where we can schedule a notification for a restaurant. We're going to pretend it's going to be the time when it opens. This will display a local notification, and when we tap on it, we will be taken to the detail of the restaurant. We will also be displaying an alert to send the user to the settings part of the app in case the notifications are disabled. This file that I'm adding is the custom sound that our notification is going to make when it appears on screen. And then the first thing that we're going to do is create the notification service. In order to schedule a notification, the only thing that you need is a notification request, and the notification request needs an identifier, a content, which has, in this case, the title and the body, and a trigger, which is going to be what it's going to trigger the notification. In this case, we're going to simulate that the opening time for the restaurant is 5 seconds from now. Before scheduling a notification, it's very important that we always check what the notifications are, since the user can change them at any time, or we may not even have requested this. So what we do is we get the notification settings, this continue closure, and we ask for the authorization status. In this case, for our implementation, if it is not determined, then we will request notification permission. If it is denied, then we just return in our completion handler false. And if the permission is already granted, then that's when we will schedule the local notification. We're gonna be having a new presentation use case where what we're gonna do is from any view present a alert controller that gives the user the options to go to the settings. This we achieve it by getting the URL from the UI application and then asking the shared instance of your application to open a URL. The user will be able to schedule the notification from the restaurant detail view. We will enable an option using a toolbar. So on the bottom of the screen, we'll have an icon that the user will tap and that will schedule the notification. So here we'll just call the view model, which calls the use case in the service to schedule the notification. If the completion handler returns with false, that's because we're not allowed to schedule notification, and that's when we will show the settings alert asking the user to grant us permission in order to schedule the notification. And there we have the notification with the sound. Right now, if I was not to close the app, the application wouldn't be displaying. That's because by default this behavior is not supported. What we need to do is through the UN User Notification Center delegate override this behavior. Here we will retrieve the identifier from the restaurant and we will communicate it through a publisher. In our scene delegate, we will listen to the tapping of the notification, and then using the review controller, we will present the restaurant detail. And that was all for today. Supporting local notifications is very easy. Scheduling them just requires a trigger with a time interval. For reacting to the notification, there's just two methods that you need to conform in the UN User Notification Center delegate. And that was all. Hope you liked it. Bye.